Yeah.
Oh shit! Parliament is dead. I think they rerouted them.
Really?
Yeah, in one of the videos that I posted, there's a moment, and I noted it, where they closed down westbound lane, and I thought that was really bizarre. Things are just getting started, and they put all the horses up in the middle of the road, and they closed down the westbound lane. So I think that's what that was. I don't see a single fucking vehicle in front of Parliament. We're going to take a look.
I got some people ahead of you there. Look like they're heading to the protest.
Yeah, man.
I think they're heading to
Canadians.
the protest. Wow.
Did they reroute the trucks? There's nothing going on up there.
No, it is. It is a lot of trucks.
Have you been already that way?
Oh, it's the new invisible trucks.
Oh no,
No, there's tons of parked up there.
But what's going on though?
There's all parked up along there, and then there's a tour route that's going through.
Yeah, I mean, I see them loud as hell right here on Queen.
Yeah, because they should be filling it
But
up.
but this was nuts earlier.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be tomorrow.
I think they rerouted them, eh?
A lot of them they park outside the city waiting for tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently there's hundreds of trucks on like outside the city too.
No shit.
Yeah, they parked in lots outside.
You guys mind being on YouTube? I'm filming.
Yeah, that's
Cool. I got a little channel. We're trying to get fucking word out on this.
That's the biggest problem right there is their media.
Dude, last night they started, you saw all these blue checkmark Twitter fuckers start to post. I saw a Confederate flag on Elgin on one of the trucks. I saw a Confederate flag. So that's it. Obviously, it's a truck ride for racism.
Anytime you get this many people together, tens and tens of thousands of people together, you're always going to have a couple eccentrics. And the problem with it is our media.
Well, yeah, you're going to get a couple yahoos.
There's a video they took of the convoy at West.
Yeah.
And they had some trucker on there, and he, big rednecky looking guy, like he said it in an aggressive tone. But
like they were going to war, guy.
A whole bunch of guns, we're going to take over Parliament.
Right, yeah.
And then they didn't focus on the other 12 or 15 or 20,000 people that were with
48,999. Yeah. Yeah, and there was.
I'll tell you, I ran into CBC up here. They were here earlier.
Oh yeah.
I tore a strip off.
Oh, that should be hilarious.
I tore a strip
I'm sure they would air every word you said
I'm sure
totally objectively.
Yeah. Well, that's what I gave a shit for.
So where are you guys going? Back down to that?
We got a hotel here. We're going back.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
For a few hours.
Wait, from out of town?
Oh yeah, we're out of town.
Because it's so cold.
We're from the Toronto area, like outskirts.
Nice. Good
I'm
on you.
like,
I'm like 6 blocks away. Now I'm like, oh, I'm not really working.
No, I've been rolling since Monday.
Yeah, cool.
I was down in Sarnia. We did. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We did on the 402 at the border. We just did a rolling tour there for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then started towards here on Thursday morning.
Fucking A, man.
Then we stayed over.
Way to be, guys. Yeah. Awesome.
And we had hundreds and hundreds of vehicles, overpasses were shouted everywhere. We saw, we had a lunch break along the way, and there's over 5,000 meals that were donated by people.
Yeah, nice.
People getting commercial.
Right?
That must have been the fringe minority cooks.
Right. Yeah, it was a fringe minority.
Toronto bought meals for over 10,000 people. So many meals, it was crazy.
Yeah, wow. So, I mean, if that's the fringe minority, there must have been 1 million free meals.
Million people again.
Okay, all right, we're going there. We're going. But everybody's like,
yeah.
oh, it's a firework.
No,
Okay,
it's
Jesus
been
Christ.
amazing to see how Canadians come together on this.
I love how finally we're leading on
Well,
something.
it's been interesting.
But it's just Canada, right? Like, I mean,
It's
fuck
not just
you. We'll
Canada.
go clean up the beaches in World War II. We'll fight for liberty, but you got to push us a little harder. We're like really nice and gentle, but if you push us too far,
We've got
fuck
we've got a
you.
long fuse, but when that fuse goes,
Yeah,
you know,
The nicest
Yeah.
people and the hardest fighters.
yeah. It's like a trick we pull on
and the
people.
whole world's behind this. There's convoys going all over Europe.
They're like,
there's convoys
oh.
in Australia, all in support.
Bumping up.
Yeah,
It's not only here now, but it's other countries doing the same.
I know. Italy and EU truckers are getting together and doing the same
Australia,
thing. Yeah.
Germany, there's all kinds of countries.
Right,
Fucking
what's that?
A.
And then Klaus Schwab is just trembling in his feet. He's like, oh shit, I guess Trudeau's not pulling it off. It's like, Trudy, go into hiding, buddy.
I'm gonna go take some pictures. Thanks a lot, guys. Bump again. Bump again. So for this footage, look, super spreaders.
Super spreaders.
Super spreaders. We're on YouTube,
Okay.
Twitter, super spreaders.
Super spread.
Ironically,
That's the channel name?
yeah, super spreaders.
And you did that before this?
Yeah, we've been working on it for a couple months. We just
Okay.
felt like we got to get word out. Somebody's got to do
Yeah, yeah.
something.
Well, once you start getting popular, YouTube will get rid of you.
This is the best shit. We've instantly hundreds of views instantly just from going and taking
Nice.
pictures of
Is
the
this
truck.
live?
This is not live. This is a
Okay.
Zoom. I'm going to put it up like in an hour.
The world's gonna be looking for every clip, every
Yeah.
footage. Right?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
awesome. No, we have celebrities tweeting it out now
Yeah.
as well. That's
Oh,
fantastic.
fucking Elon Musk.
That was the biggest thing. Well, Joe Rogan is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's always the biggest
Kid
thing.
Rock's already made a song about it.
Yeah.
It's on you if you go
Yeah.
on YouTube.
How about Neil Young? Did he tweet it? All right, boys.
Good stuff.
All right. Meeting some of the youth.
Yes.
Some of the youth.
Some of the use.
Okay. So yeah, they totally rerouted. Not entirely unexpected. I mean, it's fucking Parliament. Can't have these people fucking blocking everything all day. That's reasonable. If they push them down a block, that's reasonable. You still hear it at Parliament all day long.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, that's part of me wondered what exactly they were gonna do, or if they're gonna try.
Yeah, I mean, they got plans for this shit, and I'm cool with that. It's always like, let people protest for a bit, but the rest of the world's got to work. Don't stop people from protesting. So here we are, Parliament. Nothing to the west, to the east, and just giant lineup of trucks all the way down as far as the eye can see from the west.
Right. Huh.
Yeah. And this is the real shit. This is truck, rig. There's no fucking Toyotas and fucking Hondas and shit. This is,
So what are they doing there? It looks like, are they keeping one lane open so traffic can drive through, or?
yeah, who knows, right? I mean,
I see the police car there.
it's all, yeah. Cops they're up to something. They're up to something. But like I say, keep the fucking roads flowing. Nobody wants business to stop. We know the truckers don't want that.
Well, they
They want to
might.
be heard. Well, within reason, right? Like it's not like this is a BLM protest and they want to burn. Well, probably a couple guys want to burn Parliament down, but God's given immunity works best. Immunity. Hey, you know what? I never actually thought of that before. God keep our land. Oh, it's fucking Winnebago convoy.
Oh. Yeah, well, I mean, there's got to be somewhere for all these trucks to go. There's going to be a boatload more coming.
Well, I mean, I can see all their orange lights to the horizon.
Really, eh?
And like I say, this is full on big shit now. When I came down here before, it was Hondas and fucking Jeeps, and then a big rig had come through. I think
Right.
those are the local guys. What we're looking at right here, this is the Freedom Convoy.
Right, yeah.
This is the actual convoy going for the record. Because Guinness isn't going to give them a record if there's fucking Hondas in the convoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is actually it. And their target always was Saturday.
Well, Pat came on what, leading part of the convoy?
Yeah.
Said they just got to Ottawa.
Oh, this is cool. Super spreaders on the scene.
Like,
Can't wait to get back and put this up.
Within a couple hours or so.
Oh, okay. Well, they'd be there now. Or you can drive from one end to the other.
Is the picture out of focus?
No, looks good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty on my side, but
Yeah, no.
I'm
looks
also blind old white man.
nice and clear. Yeah.
So interesting. So kind of neat to watch. You stop the trucks and the party stops, and then down one block south on Cooper, the trucks are rolling, and now everybody's just gone down there and banging drums and yelling. You see, there's
Okay.
no people, it's just trucks.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that there's doesn't seem to be too many people
Yeah.
out there flying
But-
flags for support or whatever.
Yeah, but down. So smart move by the cops. Create like a fraction and like back things up, stop the flow, and everybody gets bored and goes home.
And what time is it there? It's about 8:30, eh?
Sounds right. Oh, no communism for Canada, but I want communism. What the fuck? Why don't we get communism? Our leaders are working so hard for it. Why don't we get it?
Yeah.
I'll go down here a couple blocks and then I'll turn down to Cooper. That's more where the party was. The trucks are still moving down there.
Right.
This what do you think's gonna happen, man? Like, what a situation.
Well, I honestly, I mean, if, like I said, if the police are keeping at least one lane open for traffic to keep flowing and things not to actually theoretically shut down, I'm probably not
Not
much
at all,
against
I
it.
don't think. I'm gonna take a look at some of the traffic cams when I get home. But I think it would have been awful if you were eastbound earlier today. But I mean, even if it's a 8,000 truck or 5,000 truck convoy, it's only going to be so long. It's not going to be going out to Canada or anything. So the freeway should be fine by now. Maybe a little bit fucked up right here, downtown Ottawa.
Well, it depends. I mean, it'll all depend on the numbers. I mean, if they get the numbers some of the numbers that I've heard, I mean, geez, that'd be enough trucks to totally take up the entire downtown core, every street, every block.
Yeah, I think some of the numbers are a little bit on the gigantic side. If people throw
Yeah, it's
around
possible. Yeah,
50,000 and shit, but I think reasonable numbers might be 3,000 to 4,000 actual rigs. Hopefully a lot more, but
yeah.
people get very hopeful and excited. You know, they thought like fucking 10,000 people were going to descend on Parliament, and it was maybe 300 to 400. So
Yeah, I think the actual rally portion of it is planned for tomorrow, though. I think.
Well, that's the thing. It's endearing that it's a grassroots movement, but that also shows. I've been just glued to social media and stuff for days, trying to find sources of information, trying to see what the plan is. Like, okay, they're on a convoy, they're going to Ottawa. What next?
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, there's been very little.
This guy's got the right idea. He's like, okay, they didn't tell me what's going on next. I brought a fucking porta potty.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy thought it through. So yeah, like, you know, did anyone booked any meetings? Has everybody booked a place to stay? And then what happens? Are there rallies? Did someone rent a stage? Do they have microphones? You know, like, are we supposed to go to a rally?
A lot of the rigs will have like their own bed right in it, right? So they could just stay in their rigs.
Fuck, they're loud, man. Holy shit. I mean, they're just sitting here fucking burning carbon tax and hauling on those fucking horns.
Yeah, I don't hear them, but not here. That's not coming through in the video that much.
Right. Yeah. Well,
A little bit.
I'm on the ear pods and the microphones are shoved up inside my hood, so that makes sense.
Okay.
It's fucking loud. Like, I got the ear pod stuffed in. Hey, bud, looking good, man. Yeah. Who is that? That's our fucking that's our January 6th witch doctor right there.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
God, they must be. I can't remember. Is that if you
Let
continue
me see if
down?
I can get my mic out here.
If you continue down that road, doesn't it cross the bridge right into Hull, or does it peel off another way too? It must, eh?
So that's direct west. And yeah, if I kept going down Wellington, then you'd turn and head off to Hull. kind of down the horizon there.
Yeah.
Can you hear trucks anymore now?
Yep.
God, these guys are just fucking hauling. Holy shit. They're just sitting here stuck and pounding the fucking horn. And I guess these guys are used to doing same thing over and over again. Oh, what's that? Serbia? Ukraine?
I'm not
Not
sure.
sure which flag that is.
Don't know.
One of those Baltic motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Commercial vehicle inspections. All right, that's what they're doing. This is what they're doing. So they're choosing now to pull the random inspections on the vehicles, and that's how they stop the convoy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this was stuff I was seeing all over Twitter yesterday. This fucking blue check mark saying, "Hey, it'd be a good time to check their air pressure." It's chaos. Chaos and disorder.
And then does it just kind of end there or what?
So that makes it makes a big break. Now I'm not quite sure what's coming up.
All right, you got the
See what they've done. So they had a plan. They've executed a plan, but I mean, there's way too many for them to control. So you know, I'll see if I can get an angle and see what's going on way down there. Because yeah, now it's nothing, right?
yeah.
So they've
Wow.
done the inspection vehicle, and then those guys are locked over 4 blocks between oh yeah, buddy. Between Kent and Metcalf, they're just boxed in now.
Oh wow.
And then I don't know what they've done here. There doesn't look like the road's closed, but no one's on it.
Is that guy?
Oh yeah, there's some kind of normie traffic you see in the odd. Oh, but they're coming up Kent. Okay. So it's just closed between Metcalf and Kent. People are coming up Kent, getting back onto Wellington. And there is a bunch of action down there. It's kind of funny being in this position, right? Where I have respect for law enforcement. But when you're trying to have your fun little protest party, you kind of want law enforcement to go away.
Yeah.
But you know, they know what they're doing. They seem to have this down to a little bit of a science. So they've got the front of Parliament looking totally normal, and they got some truckers trapped getting inspected. They just seem to be rerouting everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, they knew this was coming.
Yeah, they knew it was coming. Man, I really hope this ends up not being a big nothing burger. That'd just suck.
Well, it's already not a nothing burger. I mean, it's a at least a small victory in its own way. It just takes this much fucking manpower and horsepower to create even a tiny signal.
Yeah.
It could end up a nothing burger easily. Yeah, if everything gets rerouted according to plan, everything becomes totally normal, and then every guy that drives a truck is a Nazi. That could be the end of it, but it's a strong signal for us on our side.
Yeah. Well, no.
The strongest action taken by anyone anywhere.
Yeah. Well, exactly. There
Yeah.
is that. At least it's yeah.
At least Canada can say that, because Jesus Christ, I was getting to the point where I was like, "So where are you from?" And I'm like, "Remember? Sorry, what would you say? I'm from Remember?
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
The most fucking Nazi country on earth. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
things are
gonna
getting
head
worse,
south
you
down to
know.
Cooper. Sorry,
Australia's,
say again.
as I said, Australia's certainly been taking the cake forever, but Canada's
Australia, yeah,
slowly
yeah,
been getting worse for sure.
for real. You know, it's so funny. You got to have Twitter interactions with Australians, and I'd post like, "What the fuck's going on in Australia?" and some video of some fucking 80-year-old woman getting beat up by cops or something for not having a mask, and you get Australian liberals popping on, going like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah,
What are you talking about? This isn't even happening."
yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
What? Like, just why? Like, how? How can you even be like that?
Well, that's just it though. And I mean, the same exact thing is happening and has been happening in Canada. I mean, there's
Exactly.
no shortage of evidence that we've covered of bad shit happening here. And yet, once again, the liberal types are just ignoring it and it's either saying it isn't happening or if it is happening, championing it in it.
Dude, they won't say it, but they fucking love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it. All the fucking leftoids that I know, they've confided in me that they love it.
Yeah.
I don't have to see anyone I don't want to. I don't have to do anything I don't want to. I don't have to go out. I don't have to work. I can get my groceries in now. I can just sit here forever, never talking to someone and raging on fucking Twitter
Yeah.
the rest of my fucking life. I
Yeah.
love it. I fucking love it. And your bullshit talk, yes. Dudes are like fucking drag racing. Yeah, it's like they love it. And your talk is threatening to take that away from me. I don't want to go back to the world that I didn't know because I was raised by my fucking mom since I was 3 because she's a feminist bitch. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? That was a joke. I love feminist bitches. Obviously. Spend way too much time with them. So, okay, so what's going on? So I just walked past Cooper. This is kind of party times up here. I'm going back up north. There's west. And yeah, this is busy. Everybody's doing their kind of rotations here on Cooper, it seems.
Okay.
I'll just do some behind the times. My God, tell you what, fucking freedom is also going to give you a lung cancer for diesel.
Yeah.
I know that now.
Right.
I'll whip diesel as long as we get our freedoms back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I thought there'd be a lot more people, but I mean, maybe they're still rolling in, or they've been blocked from coming to the downtown core. I don't know.
Question is, where are the rest of those trucks? This is fucking impressive though, dude. Like, you know, living in downtown Ottawa, all of this, even on a Friday night, is ghost town. There's Cooper Street. There's nothing on Cooper.
Right.
I came up Metcalf. Like, lucky to see a car a minute. So I mean, this is insane. This is like this is what Ottawa looks like if Ottawa won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't look that great. Like Fox News came up here to cover this, they'd be like, okay, where are the people?
This is just cars though. Once again, I don't really
That's
see
it.
any big rigs or nothing.
Yeah. So I think they've sequestered the rigs somehow.
Yeah.
They just had huge batch of them that we saw parked. So,
And that wasn't even that long. I mean, not even that lineup was only maybe three blocks or so, maybe 4 blocks.
it's 4 blocks, like maybe 30 trucks.
Yeah,
Yeah. So where are the trucks?
exactly.
Yeah. Still, this is fucking cool. Like, holy shit, this is fucking cool. Ottawa, like fucking Ottawa sucks, man.
Yeah.
You can't get anybody out to do anything. Like, this is really astounding. I imagine it's probably 90% French.
Yes, brother, probably all
Yeah. Ben
probably-
Wayne, we can go drive the trucks. They can go full throat and make the truck go honk. We're gonna go on down here. The Cooper looks all the way down to Elgin down at the NAC. It looks like it goes all the way down. Seen fireworks going off over the NAC. But it's kind of lame. Like the people side of things is feels very Ottawa. I'm seeing
Yeah.
a person a minute, and they're gonna get their eyes down. Like those out of province boys, they were full of fire. They were fun.
Yeah.
But I can't tell people walking by if I should even interview them. They just look like, leave me alone. I'm from Ottawa, going about my business. One sec. Okay, yeah, I was leaking heat a bit there. That's unacceptable. Oh, tell you know how to get 1 million views right now? If I go into this place, Sizzles Bar and Grill. I've been there a couple times with people after cooking shifts.
Okay,
The gay bar
nice.
right down there. I should head in there and ask them if they're supporting the truckers. Can you imagine?
At Sizzles. Hey, Sizzles,
Yeah.
are you supporting the truckers? Come here, little boy.
Yeah, I got hit on there so fucking hard, man. Actually, like, feel what it's like to be a girl. It's actually really, really instructive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have no fucking idea until someone's actually hitting on you with the intent of fucking you,
Yeah.
buying you drinks and shit. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Ugh.
What's the sign say, boys? We're going on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, and that way you don't even swear.
Truck go.
13. Yeah, guys. Yeah, the biggest hashtag all day has been that fucking oh, I forgot it now. What was the truck one? Oh yeah, it's flu truck clan.
Flu truck clan.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
How did they get there? How did you even get there? How did you get from like, don't make me take a vaccine I don't want to take, to hang Negroes? How do you even, where did that happen?
Yeah. Yeah.
From the sighting of one Confederate flag on Elgin Street, one guy that was dressed up in a silly mask and a Nazi outfit in New Brunswick. And that's it. It proves that this is a convoy to gain back the right to hang black people.
Yeah.
Fucking just blows me away.
No, that's the leftist ideology, though. They'll just keep making shit up. No.
Dialectic. Dialectic. Your thesis is that mandates are illegal. The antithesis is racism.
Yeah.
Can't be proven wrong. Nothing you can do about it. No resolution proposed. Just fucking destroy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no rigs. It'll be interesting to catch the fallout on this. There's some of the Twitter has this thing called Spaces, which is like audio only. It's kind of like you instantly make your own little radio station. And there's lots of those for info about the truckers. That's where I've learned the most about anything. And the most active on that is fucking Theo Fleury. Remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a raving fucking anti-mandator.
Yeah. Theo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good kid.
I think he's our age. I think he's our age
Yeah.
now.
Well, I mean, like in the Italian sense.
In the Italian sense, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, I've never seen anything like this in Ottawa, but it's Ottawa, so it looks like kind of a busy Wednesday in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just interesting that these are just all regular vehicles. I mean, they must just be people.
That's the
coming down.
big
So,
question
like you
is
said,
where.
yeah, it's probably the majority of them are from Quebec.
Yeah. Hell, fucking winter, I can't even see license plates. But yeah, this is all probably local traffic for the most part. Maybe some people that crawled in from far. Oh my god, the exhaust is starting to get to me though. Holy
Right.
shit. But where are all the fucking rigs? Where do you even physically put them? So my guess is that what we saw back there is when they went Operation Inspection, and those were the guys that were caught up on Wellington Street, and then way further west down by that bridge to go to Hull, like you were talking about. They've started siphoning them off into some kind of area that has space,
Right.
and started doing the inspection thing, and that's going to delay everybody. That's my guess, just entirely a guess, but just trying to figure out how do you get rid of that many trucks unless you're David Copperfield.
Yeah, they've clearly done a good job of something thus far. I mean, unless the bulk of the convoy just isn't there yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or they've went somewhere else to protest other than Parliament.
Maybe that's all the rigs, and they said, they're like, yeah, 10-4, good buddy.
Where's this?
Smokey's doing the inspections, and maybe they turned off. Who knows? We'll find out in a bit. I'll get home and start this upload, and in the meantime, try to see what I can find. Looking at the NAC, they've turned the whole front of the NAC into video screens, which is really cool. And they're showing like some cello soloist on it, and just reminded me. Did you watch any of that Dr. David Martin shit?
The one, no, I did, the one where it was just him on the podium, kind of with the slideshow.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah,
Pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a ham hock when he's giving his speeches. He's actually way better when he's just interviewing on somebody else's channel. I found him to be a little bit much on his speeches, but the information, dude, it all checks out.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
But the weirdest thing is when he gets to the last slide. I don't remember. I think the link I sent you, I'm not sure if it's the names one. He ends up naming Yo-Yo Ma, the fucking cellist.
Okay, that one I didn't see. Yeah, because you said
Are you streaming?
You
streaming?
Yeah.
You got a channel?
No.
Oh, who you streaming to? Just Twitter? Yeah. You and me both. We try though. Where are the rigs? Do you know? Do you mind if I film you filming?
I came up from Windsor, Detroit area.
Oh, wow, amazing. Welcome. But the rigs are all gone.
No.
They have they've pulled out the inspection crews, and they've got a quadrant of them locked in a block north, and there are no trucks that way and no trucks that way, no trucks here.
Yeah, I think they're still here. They're just on the outskirts.
Yeah. Oh, why?
Sure, I don't know. My phone just died though.
Ah,
You're gonna think I just cut you off right when you were giving me this.
I know, you're giving me my best content of the day. There's no trucks.
Oh my God,
Have you been up to Parliament?
No, is that way?
That's Parliament. And then
People protesting
and
up
then
there?
right there, the whole bunch of trucks that they stopped, and they're like inspecting them for weight and tire pressure, and it's to be expected. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
phone just froze. Oh, here we go.
What?
It's starting back.
It's the cold. Welcome to Ottawa. Well, Windsor's pretty cold.
Yeah, it is.
That's why you're good at hockey.
Now it drops to like 10%. My phone doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. I should check mine. Well, I'm doing all right. It is. All right. Good meeting you. Good luck.
Do you mind actually pressing this for me?
Where?
Can you click that?
The
plus
bottom or
sign?
top?
I think up here. Actually, never mind.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Great meeting you.
See you. Nice meeting
Ding
you.
ding. Oh. Yeah, yeah.
There you go. There's a conservative laugh for you from Windsor.
She's cute. They all look cute right now.
Yeah. So what was she saying? The trucks were all on the outskirts.
That was her guess. She doesn't know.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. She's cute, but kind of dumb. We got a big like Death Race 2000 bus. Fuck you, Trudeau, Liberté 22. You know, no matter how angry I get, I would never put up a sign or wear a shirt or put up anything that said "fuck you, leader" or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel it kind of just drops you down to a certain level, you know. But he's pretty bad, so you know, I don't judge anyone.
Yeah.
I just don't. I wouldn't feel right with it. Maybe even with an asterisk if I was really mad.
Yeah.
But then again, look at me. I'm filming the people that are doing the actual work, so I won't complain.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're heading, okay, so you basically just did a circle then. If you're heading back towards the NAC, you're getting close to your street.
That's right.
Yeah.
I came up Metcalf, straight up to Parliament, and then turned west down Wellington. And we saw all the trapped trucks, and then down south to Cooper, came back east all this way, and now I'm at Elgin. Beating heart of Ottawa's alleged nightlife.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, fucking bonkers down here for sure, man. I mean, Senators winning Stanley Cup final games was not like this.
Right.
Yeah. So it's boring for big American cities, boring for Toronto maybe, but this is absolutely wild to see in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're saying to go back there. Yeah, you said that Buddy had mentioned Trudeau too, but he didn't say that in that link you sent me, so that must have been a different video.
What Buddy, what Trudeau?
Martin or whatever his name is.
About what? I still don't know what you're talking about yet.
That guy that was giving that speech there with the slides.
Yeah, so there's the other one where he puts up all the names and like,
Right.
and yeah, fucking Yo-Yo Ma, and he even kind of stops for a second. He's like, yeah, I know, sorry, but he's implicated.
Yeah.
What
So
the fucking fellas?
send me that link if you get it again.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find it again.
Yeah.
It's the same. He gives the same presentation just a night later, because he started off the one that I sent you. He says, this is my second last speech of this kind. And then the next one, he's like, this is my last speech of this kind.
Okay.
And then he puts the names and faces up at the end. And he says that Trudeau has a personal financial interest and then a governmental financial interest because of Acuitas, a BC company that created and owns a license to the lipid nanoparticles that deliver the vaccine.
Right.
And did he declare that? No, he didn't. So we have legal means to fucking remove him from office.
Well, we've had no shortage of legal opportunities. It just,
Yeah, it's just actually following through.
worse than Clinton was as far as being Teflon. Good God. You can't, nothing
Yeah.
sticks to the guy.
Yeah. And just so weird in Canada, right? Like everybody's Trudeau. I say Trudeau and I just mean the liberal government. At the end of the day, it really makes no difference.
Yeah.
We're in the same state as America. Oh yeah, Trudeau's a cocksucker, but we get rid of him. It's fucking Chrystia Freeland.
Yeah.
That woman is 1,000 times more dangerous than he is.
Quite possibly, yep.
She's a fucking snake, man. Mark my words. So I mean, nothing would change. You could have a whatever. What we need is a strong opposition, and the smart, cunning, strong opposition that works with the other two parties to force a vote of confidence and topple the government and force an election, and then actually make yourself an opposing party. Instead of like the night before the truckers show up, O'Toole's like, oh, okay, I'll talk to the truckers about making a vaccination education program. Holy fuck, like where did they find this guy? Yeah, the truckers drove here from fucking BC to talk to you about starting a vaccination education program. You fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Like, who is this guy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the problem with the politics in Canada, and it's been this way for some time now. I mean, they're all voting ultimately for the same bullshit things that are fucking us over. Doesn't, you know,
Not the slightest difference, right? You
liberal
know,
or conservative, there's no real difference between the two anymore.
you get a little bit of lip service from the conservatives. Well, I mean, like, I'm in Ontario. I'm under a quote unquote conservative government, and Ford acted faster and harder than anybody other than Quebec.
Yeah.
And they're even more conservative.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like the Doug Ford should have resisted every step of this. And he didn't.
Yeah. No, it's pretty much PPC or bust, and you know, it's unfortunately,
And that's going to take decades.
That's going to take a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you know, more and more of these people that are supposedly waking up now, you know, thanks to this truckers convoy, I mean, unless they actually get out and vote PPC for real, the next election, I mean, because that's what they need. They got to start winning seats.
You'll get a huge bump on the next one.
You would think.
Yeah.
If they don't, then there's no hope, I don't think, for Canada left.
But that last election buys them enough time to start fucking around with who knows what, voting machines and fucking bullshit. Who knows?
There's already
Maybe
been,
we'll stop having fair
whether
elections.
it's true or not, I don't know, but I mean, there's, you know, already been evidence suggested, or at least suggestions made that the last two elections that we've had have been rigged. You know?
Yeah, you know, I saw some of that. I also saw good debunking by sensible people. It sounds like especially with such a tight election, certainly wouldn't take much, right? You don't have to do something in the States as numbskulled as they did it in the States, where it's just so fucking obvious.
Right.
You just have to shave a few fucking points here and there, and the all or nothing system does all the rest of the work for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as hey, and I'm not saying the Tea Party would have won the last election or even the first one that they were in, you know, if the election had been fair, because no, I don't think it would have won. But, you know, we go back to the first time Bernier ran, and I mean, if you remember, and I'm sure you do, in his own riding, the Rhinoceros Party ran a dude with the exact same name. I mean, how can you even allow that to happen? You know, like that's just, you know, that's maybe not election fraud per se, that's got to be tampering of some sort. Like
That's more of an op.
More of a what?
That's an operation.
Yeah, you know, but even still, I mean, that should have been, you know, and it wasn't like that. I don't think it was a last minute thing. I'm sure that the whoever was running the balloting and the election knew that was going to happen before election day. It could have been corrected or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just, I mean, that's just a little example, and I wasn't going to change things one way or the other, but still, if something, my only point being, if something like that is allowed to happen, well, then what else is happening?
Well, yeah, and I mean, yeah, we'll know it when we see it. I think there was enough. I don't think it was far along enough where you could be where it was states like we were just like, I mean, you and I were sitting there live when like fucking hundreds of thousands of votes came in and it was 100% fucking Biden.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm
You
not
know.
saying there was nothing on the scale of what happened in the US election at all.
Yeah, but I mean, we could get there.
That's why I don't have a lot of hope.
This could be
because,
buying the time to get there.
Yeah, the tampering in the US election was blatantly obvious
Yeah.
in multiple cities and states, and
Yeah.
it still got swept under the rug.
Yeah.
Right. So
it still didn't change anything.
No, it didn't change anything.
Well, they just have it down perfect now, you see the fucking raving, foaming masses. They're Hitler, they're fucking racists, they're seditionists. They want to destroy democracy by asking for a ballot count. It's destroying democracy by driving a truck through town as a protest. You're a fucking racist. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It has drummed everybody up, so fucking wound them up so fucking tight now. All you have to do is suggest just a little bit of a ding ding about problematic behavior, and they can't do anything.
Yeah.
And to be fair to O'Toole, that's why he's such a fucking puss hole. he's trying to thread that needle.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it all right, but that's what they're smart enough to know they can't get into that shit. They can't get any of this sticky racism shit on them. They can't get any of this Trump shit on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that, but at the same time, I mean, I think there's a better way to manage that. I think there's a better way to walk that line.
Well, certainly, yeah.
Without basically becoming, liberal 2.0.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, there were a million things, little things O'Toole could have done, and a couple big things he just could have picked right up on and gained the support of everyone that would at least vote for him instead of the PPC. If you'd just been all over these mandates.
All you got to do as a politician is say that you come out and say that you're going to stand behind our Constitution and Bill of Rights.
Yeah,
I mean,
just be against the mandates.
If people call you out for that, then I mean, I think it's obvious that you've got some ammunition to point to those people and say, so what? Like, I mean, the Canadian Constitution is just toilet paper now? Like, what are you saying?
Yeah, so exactly. So I mean, that's one of the big things that I was thinking. They should have been against the mandates right away. Instead, they're like kind of against. Are you against? Are you for? What are you doing here? Nobody knew, and then it was too fucking late.
Well, I've heard some of the conservatives say that had they won the election that they would have been against the mandates, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. Like, because like you said, Ford's just toeing the party line there. So
exactly, I think it would have gone down like Ford and Johnson, Boris Johnson, same thing. I mean, these guys never would have gone for this within their own political ideology, but it's just a situation of it's different once you're in power, man. Imagine it's easy for Trudeau with Klaus Schwab up his butt and stuff. He just does what they tell him. But if you don't do what they tell you, then it's fucking Trumpy times. And who the fuck wants to be Trump?
Yeah.
Trump can handle
that's just it. I don't know if there's any way now that that Canada is firmly planted on the globalist heat. I mean, I don't know if there's any way off of it, regardless of who comes to power, without serious ramifications. Because we've seen this before without history. I mean, we both know anytime a leader of any country has gotten out of lockstep with whatever the global agenda is, well, they become the new dictator and terrorist, and the next thing you know, the USA is freaking blowing the shit out of them. So and if anybody thinks that couldn't happen to Canada, guess again.
I'm always on about this. It's always easy. They want you to focus on people, and they want you to focus on demagoguery. Be mad at Trudeau. And if you don't like that, just get rid of Trudeau. All right. back in the super spreader recently flooded shithole. Okay, so I'm going to end this
Okay.
super spreader's detailed investigation into the convoy. And then I'll get settled up for a drink and then I'll call you back.
Alrighty.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. BRB.
All right.